Good evening, I think, for Asia, everyone. Good afternoon for EU, and basically good day to everyone. Welcome to another tournament stream. Today I will be streaming the grand finals of the second league of the Asia server. And to be honest, I really wanted to, because Asia's got no love this season yet. Let's just go there quickly and ready up and then leave, because there is a 3-minute delay on the stream, so that means that I'm not going to watch that room for another 2 minutes. Anyhow, welcome all. Hope you guys will enjoy the stream, of course. If you are from the Asia server, you need to watch through the portal if you want to get rewards. You can get 6 crates and they can give you free stuff. So basically you can get free stuff for watching, but only if you're from the Asia server, or the APAC server I should say. The portal link is pinned in my YouTube chat, and of course I have my trusty mod Mutsu, who will be posting it a few times as well. I will be streaming for at least the minimal duration that you need to get all the crates. So as long as you've started watching from the beginning, you will be all good. So basically this is what we've got going tonight. We've got Riri versus Rats. And the thing that's interesting here is that last time it was Rats that beat Riri, but previous 2 times Riri beat Rats. So gonna be interesting to see what's going to happen tonight. I hope for a lot of games, because otherwise I will have to fill everything with replays, and of course a finals is always more fun if it's just really close. It will be a best of 9, so we will have at least 5 games, but hopefully more. So basically just sit back, enjoy the show. If you're not from the APAC server, you cannot get rewards, but both EU and NA will have their own reward streams later on. Fair warning for the EU reward stream later on. It will be in Spanish, but you can still have the portal on. You can still support the YouTuber that is streaming it, and you can still get rewards for watching it. But just so you know. Anyhow, let's have a look. Can we go into... Oh, not yet. A few seconds more and then we can go into the room. Because the thing is, like, we always use a delay on the stream. Basically because we want to avoid anyone being able to stream snipe the other team, see their lineups beforehand and everything. And with 3 minutes, there's pretty much not that much of an issue. But I don't want anyone to see a potential lineup before we actually go into the battle. Because as you can see, we're now just under 3 minutes and both teams are completely ready. So that is why I do that. Anyhow... please keep the chat civil, let's put it that way. And yeah, like I said, if you are from Apex server, watch through the portal to get rewards. So we've got Rats ready now in 2 60 GPs, 4 IS7s and an LT versus 3 LTs and 4 IS7s. That is basically the meta that we've been seeing. Lots of IS7s, LTs and some 60 GPs. Here and there we see a concept 1B and all of that, but mostly it's just these 3 tanks. So yeah, just under 2 minutes left to go now. While we wait for the first game, I will also be streaming the Asia finals stages for the first league. I actually took time off of work to be able to do that, because again, Asia was not getting any love. There was no one streaming Asia serve, and I felt really bad about that. Because the thing is that you guys deserve exposure just as much as anyone else. The thing is that for me, Asia serve is in the middle of the afternoon, and it means that if I'm working, I cannot be home in time to stream. So, yeah. But luckily I've got some vacation days and I decided to use some of them. So, Asia will have its reward streams, all of them at least. And, of course, the games will be epic, and I'm looking forward to streaming that. Basically, with the portal, some people are asking, can you like minimize it and everything? I know that previous seasons there have been instances where if you minimize the portal, basically the timer stops. So be aware of that. Be sure to check that. And what I will be doing for EU later on, because I will be streaming the round robins for EU, I will just have my iPad on the portal, and that will be playing the portal stream. So I will get the rewards even though I'm streaming something completely different. Having multiple devices for that helps. 35 seconds left to go. We now see a 60TP has been changed for a mouse. We are going to Desert Sands. That's going to be interesting. 20 seconds left. Really kind of curious if we're going to see the object 268-4 in Taurus. Like, if you face it head on, or if it's held down and it's angled right, like straight, then it can be very OP. But if they get beside you or behind you, then basically you get absolutely murdered. So I'm not sure if it's going to perform well in tournaments. Because the thing is, these guys will know how to angle and they will know how to pen and use Premo and all of that. So there is always that issue. No, I like that. That is really nice. Kudos to Riri for that. So we've got Reds heading towards the middle here. A little bit of desert-ish. And the heavies are going to cross over. The Riri lights taking base A. People getting spotted. Base B being aggressively taken as well. That is a surprise. You don't often see that. But it is also being decapped. It will still get capped. But they will lose HP for it. They are being told to get out. They did get the base. Base C is being capped as well. The thing is, they are troll heavy, so they will get some troll bounce. But all of Riri is there. They just need to be careful to not overexpose themselves. Charade taking a few hits there. Now we see some blood being taken on Riri's side as well. But Rats now have 2 bases, so all they need to do is hold. No idea where Marlin was exposed like that. He does take a hit for it, but not too much. And now basically Rats just need to hold. They just need to be careful, they need to hold, and they need to keep those bases safe. And that is a challenge for Riri. Like right now, we have the lights, they are spotted, so basically Rats knows that they're there. We have Kitsune now spotted as well. Not wanting to cross over either. But at some point they're going to have to, and that's going to be very interesting. This is the thing, if you get that base cap, the base B I mean, then you have a big advantage there, because after that you can get out of it. And it's basically, it was a gamble that paid off. I do not know who Jeffrey is, but he needs to get safe. I'm going to guess that's Imperial Judgment, based on positioning, because he is quite in the open now. Or Salvatore, okay. I'm surprised that they're communicating over text, to be honest, because most of the time these tours are held with everyone on voice. Naruto has lost quite a bit of HP as well. We are at 820 points, so Riri has to move. They have to push. They have no choice. But they are going to lose a lot of HP for it. Salvatore is being pushed. That is the logical target, but so are these two. Naruto needs to keep on driving and not get stuck against the building. He needs to go towards base C. Imperial Judgment has been taken out. Salvatore is still alive. They are standing in base B to avoid them getting points from that base. There goes Salvatore. Horizon has been taken out. And they really just need to go stand in those bases just to be safe, to be honest, points-wise. Because Resolution is not going to survive for much longer either. Marlin is going to be absolutely deleted first, though. Somehow. There he goes. He was still alive, but there he goes. And now, the point advantage is for Riri. Holiday and Resolution both got taken out, and that it goes back and forth that way. But no one's gone. There we go. Now base C is being capped, but it might be a little bit too late now. They need to take out Charade. Not sure if that's going to happen with this shot. They do try. Base B is also being challenged again. Gun-wise, Riri has the advantage, but we're 960 points. If anyone dies from Riri before a tank from Rats dies, then they would have this. Charade is staying alive, and they are going to go after Shiraj. And if they get him, then it's game over, and Riri has the game, and there we go. That was tricky though. The risk Riri took here by not going after the base C cap earlier, oh, that made it very, very close. But very well played. The focus fire on Riri's side was pretty good here. I honestly have no idea what's in the fan container, to be honest. I'll have a look after, because we probably will have some time to spend. The thing is that I need to stream for an hour and a half, and this is a best of 9, but even if we have 9 games, this is never gonna take an hour and a half. So there is that. Let's see, just making sure that everything is going as it should. Numbers of watchers dropped enormously on the portal, and I think that's because you get a pop-up when the stream starts, and this when the counter starts, and people need to press OK. And I think they forgot about that. Anyhow, we've got Reds now ready with 4 IS7s, 2 60Ps and an LT versus 3 LTs and 4 IS7s. Let's see. 30 seconds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 30 seconds left to go before we go into the match. The second game of this best of 9 row. No real pressure just yet, but it goes to show if you have the cap advantage, it can be hard to hold. And in this case, basically, Reds has to be quite spread out to catch them wherever they would go, but that also meant that it took them some time to get back together, basically to hold. And here we go. Let's see. Yeah, Mutsu just said some of Reds players don't use mix, but that's the kind of thing. Like, I know that with pretty much all the competitive teams on EU, using mix is a must. Because the thing is, you waste a lot of time typing and you miss out on stuff that you could be doing if you're not actually, like, playing. Riri again going for the early cap, which is basically going to be a free cap. They're not going to go for base B now, however. They are crossing into the desert. And I think they are aware of that. Base A has been capped. They need to not be there. All of Reds is there. They are, well, most of them are spotted now, which means that Riri should have a pretty good idea of where these tanks will be. First shots are being fired. No damage has been done yet, though. Nado being a bit overconfident there and takes the first hit. And Red seems to be... I think they wanted to wolf back the lights and then it didn't quite go as expected. They wanted to push mod. I'm not sure who mod is. Basically little bits of HP being taken here and there. But no one really going for anything. They're now pushing. They are really wanting to push. Nado being the preferred target here. And now we're just entering a straight up brawl. Resolution and only Sorrow being focused on here. Resolution almost gone. There he goes. Resolution is not going to be long for this world either. There he goes. And now we have basically the lights need to be careful because they can disappear quite quickly. Charade is losing a lot of HP. Nadoto has been taken out first though. So now the gun advantage is even again. But HP wise, it is pretty close as well. There goes Ulapsis. Probably pronouncing that all wrong. That's oof. Big hit into Axiomatic there. Yeah, they want to go after Axio. And he has to be very careful. Imperial Judgment, Axiomatic. Basically the guns are disappearing left and right. Base A is being stolen. And they need to keep those lights safe. Horizon, preferred target now. Oof, Suraj. Very... There he goes. 3 versus 3. Can still go every which way. Horizon, preferred target. There he goes. We have Marlin, that's not going to be that long for this world either. It's a 1v1 here. And there he goes. And now we've only got Flying Pan left. And he's not going to win against 3 guns here. Especially not when that shot bounced and it was vital. Catfish, still alive. Going for the ram hug. At least that won't influence it. And Riri has the second game as well. Quite a brutal game. Very brawly. But again, it's that little bit of focus fire that Riri is showing that is working beautifully for them. And of course the DPM of the lights. If you keep the lights alive long enough to get that DPM in, then it can work quite well. Someone just asked, why no one use Kranwagen? The thing is, the Kranwagen, it used to be very meta, but it's sort of like been power crept. These tanks together are stronger. IS-7 does all the troll armor, the 60p does the big booms, and the lights have that spotting ability along with the fact just like light DPM and mobility and all of that. So you always have to take that into account when you're looking at tanks for lineups and everything. And the Kranwagen, even though the burst potential is there, it has pretty low DPM after that. If it starts to reload that last shot time and again, it's just not worth it. Not anymore, because I know that like a year and a half ago, the meta was pretty much all Krans. But the tank was stronger then, and that makes a difference. But yeah, with 38 seconds left to go, we've got Riri ready with 160p, 2 LTs, and 4 IS-7s versus Reds in 3 IS-7s, 3 60Bs and an LT. We are moving on to Black Goldville. Very different map. Less light dominant generally, as you can see. And Riri taking an extra 60p here. Let's see. You get fan containers for watching the stream on the portal if you're from Apex server and you're logged in. Make sure that you are logged in, otherwise it's not going to work. Let's see. Second map, third match. Riri is doing really well so far. Let's hope that Reds can get their footing back here a little bit. Catfish being quite forwards there. Marlin having been spotted there, but he's probably still going to try to cap. Oh, cheeky little shot there. And Holiday is still not spotted. That is nice. Marlin, however, he knows what he's been hit by. He has to. Because he's spotted still. And you get a different kind of light bulb when that happens. And again. Marlin decides to not be there. He might still get a shot in. Oof, no, he managed to survive that. Horizon did get a shot in though in the caves. Base A is being taken. And bounces that shot. Charade not being able to decap that. Resolution taking a hit there though. And base A is for Riri. Lots of troll armor bounces happening. But Reds are being basically pushed here. With the IS-7s pushing Horizon and Reds. And Imperial Judgment. Thing is, if you've got tanks left and right, you can only angle in one direction at a time. You can wiggle. Imperial Judgment trying to block the shots. Resolution has been taken out, but we are focusing on Horizon here. Flying Pan now arriving, taking a big hit into Apsis there. Probably knock... Oof! Horizon getting it bounced there, but still dies afterwards. Catfish losing a lot of HP on the other side. Only Sorrow has been taken out. Charade pushing in. Base A has been stolen. Nadauto and Suraj face hugging each other. He still gets that hit in. And now Suraj is getting shot from the rear. It still gets hit though. Apsis has been taken out. It is 4 versus 4. It is 4 versus 3. And HP wise, it's in Riri's advantage as well. Oof. Big hits there. But Catfish is not doing too well. It's all of this bounce is going to be very important if he bounces. Oh! He doesn't even get the shot in. And now it is 4 versus 2. Charade chasing the light for quite some time. Imperial Judgment gets taken out. And now it is just Charade, who does not get that kill shot in. But even if he did, Kolobanov in the tour doesn't happen often. Not when it's top 16 at least. And there's not really much you can do. You can get some damage in, but otherwise it's another game for Riri. Basically, just like the way that Riri pushes in the focus fire, it's just on point, and it's basically, Reds is just sort of like, once they're pushed, they're falling apart into little groups, and then Riri can just sort of like wheel them down and start taking tanks out. This was the closest game so far, but Riri still took it home. It's 3-0 for them right now. It is the best of 9. There's no match point for Riri just yet. But Reds really needs to get up and bite back. Also, for the people from Apex server, you need to watch through the portal if you want to get rewards. You can get fan containers, no idea what they include, but I'll check after the games are over, because I still got some time afterwards. And basically, you need to make sure that the portal stays active. Like, if you switch to a different tab or anything, chances are that it will not be active anymore, and then the timer stops. So, be prepared for that. "33 seconds left to go before we go into the second match on Black Goldfield. We see Reds taking 3 IS-7s, 3 60Ps and an LT versus 2 60Ps, 3 IS-7s and 2 LTs. Here we go, countdown clock has begun. I think I've got some nice little replays to show you. So we've got some things to pass the time. And I always have that loading screen where I will just say that I'm just leaving the stream running for rewards so that people can get stuff. But I do try to keep it a little bit entertaining, at least for a while. Let's see, here we go. Red's really needing to get their act together, basically. Get those kills in. Catfish there. Spotting Charade. Thing is, it says so much if you know where any one of the tanks are going. Horizon has been spotted. And basically, Riri now going for an early cap because they know that there's no one there. They've not spotted anyone on this side. The 60Ps are there. And if they manage to get those shots in, if Riri pushes that way, they can lose a whole lot of HP. Trick will be to not get spotted before they get those shots in though, and that's the issue. Big hit into Holiday there. And another one. Now they know where at least 2 of them are. And Holiday is now a potential one-shot for Flying Pan. Only Sora does take a hit. No, he's not taking that shot. I mean, he probably couldn't see it, but still. Horizon take a little hit on the other side. The thing is, Riri still has a tiny point advantage. Oof. Nadoto taking a hit there. And another hit. Basically, Rats is playing it more careful now. Or rather, Riri is just more holding, and that creates different kind of gameplay than we've seen the previous games. Flying Pan loses a lot of health there. Resolution. Not getting that shot in. Oof. Charade. Based then in a way, they're not careful enough, and in another way, they're too careful. Kind of goes both ways. Catfish losing more HP now. Kitsuna being focused. Big hit into Kitsune there. And Imperial Judgment needs to take him out. Flying Pin gets taken out first though. Eulapsis. Uelapsis. I don't know. I'm gonna say Eulapsis. Now being focused on. Nadoto arriving. Getting a big hit in. There goes Eulapsis. This might be Red's first game. Imperial Judgment gets taken out though. I'm stuck in a rock? No, there we go. No. God, I am stuck in a rock. There we go. Now I can take off again. 4 versus 4. Resolution being focused on here. Suraj losing a bit more HP. They should have him. Suraj basically contesting that base. Suraj. Resolution gets taken out. Suraj still alive, if barely. He does get that shot in, which is pretty important here. 800 points so far. Ooh. There goes Suraj. Axiomatic. Still alive. 3 versus 3. Holiday is running off. Probably going to get that base. Oof, that's an important bounce. In this case, if Axiomatics goes into the base, he's going to keep it from being capped, and that's important as well. Holiday not going for base C. Catfish now taking base B, but this is just going to add to the advantage that Rats have. Rats is going to have this game. And I think this is the first time that Riri did not take the initiative. Is he going to make it out? Ooh, he might. Using that rock. And Horizon is just going to go for the base, because why not? There he goes. And Rats have their first victory here. Well done. But that's interesting to see though, because like I said, this was the first game where Riri did not take the initiative. And it made all the difference. Rats were more patient, in the beginning at least, before they started pushing. And Riri was just waiting. So let's hope this is the start of a comeback. I'm all for tiebreakers, especially in finals. Let's see, we are moving on to Canal, very different map. So that's going to be interesting on its own. Let's see, one of Riri's guys is gone, but hopefully he'll be back. They've got a minute to get their team back together and to decide what tank they want to drive. Let's see. Red's almost completely ready now. Riri has 2 LTs, 3 IS7s and a 60 GP, but they lack that 7th player that they really need. And on the other side, there we go. They're complete again. On the other side, we see potentially 4 60 TPs, 2 IS7s and an LT. 3 on 3 and an LT. And on the other side we see 2 LTs, 4 IS-7s and 1 60GP. This is gonna be interesting. Oof. And if you want to get rewards, you have to watch through the portal, not YouTube. And you need to make sure that you're logged in, and the rewards are only for Apex server for this stream, so beware of that as well. Ah, Yui Apsis belongs to the clan Yui, because what is up with people just always putting their clan tags in their names? And I never understood that. But yeah, Apsis it is. Let's go. Red's now focusing on base B and base A by the looks of it. Whereas Riri is heading for C and D. I wonder if he does get spotted. Oof, Charade takes the first hit there. D is being capped, which means that Reds will have a disadvantage because they're not even going for A at this stage, and that decap did not happen. So that's a disadvantage that Reds can't really afford at this stage. Already. We have seen some VK72s. Just overall, there's with tanks like that, there's always advantages and disadvantages. Exactly, Mr. said it doesn't have the armor, but the mouse still outperforms the VK. And rightfully so, because that's basically what a mouse does. Let's see, both teams. We have like Rats is hunkered down near there and over here on the ramps. With the LT on the ridge at the back. And on the other side we see Riri just content to hold. The thing is that they just need to hold base C. They have the point advantage as long as they hold base C and it's not taken or stood in long enough. Ooh. Cheeky there. Blind shots happening towards the ridge where Marlin is at. They are stacking up there. I think they want to steal base C, but that's going to cost them very dearly because look at all these guns here. I wonder if they're going to get away with that. We see some blind shots being taken, but so far the only one that bled a little bit was Charade. More blind shots being taken. They know that someone is over there on the ridge, and they probably know who. And there we go, Lacroix actually pulling back. Gives Rats a little bit of an advantage here. Only now getting spotted. Oh. They are lucky that that didn't cost them, oh never mind, way more than it did. I was gonna say, but then Horizon lost more HP. And not sure what they're going to do now, because Lacrosse is just right there. And in trouble. Base C is being capped now. But I'm not sure if they're going to be able to cap it. And if they're not going to lose a tank over it. This is tricky though. They have the point advantage back. But they've got some very unhealthy tanks here. God damn this camera. Suraj, barely alive anymore. And there he goes. And now Riri has the advantage back again. I think the push in the corner was too much in the corner and cost him a lot. Flying Pan is almost gone. He's not going to survive this. He does get a shot in, but Flying Pan gets taken out there. We're at 900 points for Riri. Horizon is almost gone. Lacroix gets taken out. Charade and Nadato are gone. Riri has the point advantage. They have the base advantage. They have the gun advantage. Only Sorrow gets taken out here. There goes Axiomatic. Marlin takes a big hit there. They really need to take out tanks. And all the shots need to count. Base B is now being stolen. We're at 952 points here. Oh, that was a very lucky track shot. But now with that base being taken, it's just not going to be enough. They need to take out the light. Imperial Judgment is probably going to get taken out. And it's not going to be enough. There he goes. He gets rammed to death in the end. And that shot didn't pan either. Riri just basically getting that early advantage literally made all the difference. It was exactly the setback that I feared it would be for Reds. But this is basically the thing. If you do not get the early cap advantage, they did not go to A. They just waited there and sort of like wasted shots. So the point advantage was too big a difference by the time they got the second base. And now we have potential match point for Riri. If they win this match, then they've got the second league championship. So Riri now ready in 2 LTs, 3 IS7s and 2 60TPs versus 2 LTs, 2 IS7s, an AMX 50B, a 60B and another IS7. That's going to be interesting to see as well. The thing is with the AMX 50B, it can perform really well, but it's also really, really juicy and not as mobile as an LT to be able to run away. "34 seconds left to go. Reds will have to win every single game from now on in order to win, whereas Riri only needs to win 1. Let's see. Marlin unreadying. Hope he readies up in time because they certainly do not need only 6 players there. There we go. I had a stream earlier this week on EU where one of the teams had just 6 players for an entire matchup. That did not go well. Let's see. People talking about the team in the live chat. Let's see if Rats can get this back. IS7's going towards base C. The light's heading towards base D. We see a sort of mirror happening of what happened last time. Thing is that they need to get that early cap. Shots being fired, and in this case, see, now Riri is already heading towards base A, and that is to keep that point disadvantage as small as possible. And they cap with multiple tanks as well. So look at the difference, it's only like 6 points. Let's see, Suraj, a little bit on his own there. And Riri is now pretty much in the same pickle, but with this smaller point disadvantage here. And that's might make all the difference here. Rats stacking up more towards the back. Whereas Riri is already pushing relatively far here. They know Suraj is there though. Let's see. Shots being fired. Blind. No one is there though. We have Cygnus and Axiomatic. God, I don't know why my camera is derping like that, honestly. Really annoying. Also love how my ping is high and my FPS is low on the on this server. Exactly, Keys just said it best on stream. caps is everything on Canal, and that, yeah, very true. Shots being fired, Suraj potentially in trouble. They only need the 1 kill. And Suraj is just a little bit overexposed and not getting his shots in. I'm not sure he's done any damage yet. Base C now being taken, and they might just get away with it. No, they do get reset. But it's already enough of a difference, and Suraj is not going to live. And again, he bounces, not getting no damage in there. Salvatore being pushed upon by 2 here. And they're still contesting. Charade has been taken out. This is Riri's game again. Salvatore surviving a split second longer. That is 3 guns gone from Reds. They are focusing on Imperial Judgment next. And look at this, just 4 people dealing with just the 1 tank. Now we have Horizon, they're just steadily going forward towards the next tank to murder. Which is probably only Sora. There he goes. And there we go, 1,000 points. And Riri has it. 5-1. What games though? Suraj indeed not getting any shots. Charade not getting any shots in either. This is basically, I'm not sure, a bit of RNG? Nerves maybe? But very well played by Riri. Taking this home very much deserved. And commiserations of course to Reds. So let's have a see and let's have a look. We had spring season games. Let's see what's in. Oh god, you can't see that. It's a really stupid bug that you can't see it on stream. There's tier 7 and tier 8 or tier 8 premium tank with a 2% drop chance, but otherwise you get free XP and avatar premium accounts and parts certificates for premium vehicles. It's stupid that it doesn't show that on the stream, the news text, but there. But yeah, that's basically the games. I still got a while to go. Need to stream for like an hour-ish more. A little less, but let's show you some replay, shall we? Let's talk about this tank. A tank that's just hit the stores. Let's see. Defty and Yoda tuning together. And the reason that I want to show it to you is because it's installed right now. Of course I made a video about it. Let's see. Why do people have to troll just looking at the chat now? This is silly, really. But yeah, this tank, I find it can be so strong. But it is kind of dependent on what the enemy is, where you are, and where they're shooting you from. Because if it's in any way angled, then you won't be able to bounce the shots, pretty much. Let's see, it's a bit forwards now. You can afford to be in this tank. He does get spotted now. The thing is, when you see this thing come at you, it's like a wall of red. That's what I mean. If they get you in the side, or if you're just slightly angled though, you lose that amount of troll armor. That's not a bounce. Oh, okay. That helps. Let's see. I would like if you can... Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, that happens too. I got ammo racked in the rear as well, so that's apparently a thing that this tank has. Oof. A little bit too impatient there. These ammo racks though, this is mean. That's a nerve to the enemy team. I was actually hoping that he'd meet the 268-4 so you could see the armor from another one of them. Because it can do such big booms. This IS-4 is only shooting HE. So that's a little bit special. Let's see. Oof! Nice shot there. In the meantime, Yoda has been taken out there. Things with this is also the thing. It does not have that much mobility. So, like I say, if they get beside you or behind you, you're pretty much doomed. Cheeky shot there. Oh, I love the E6 though. Oh, that miss. This is what happens when you're not in sniper mode. Overall though, nice and cheeky game here. Brutal little game. Easy 5k damage. The ammo rack definitely helped. No, go away. Thing is, because this is a press account, the game thinks it's like a new account, and then it's like, here's some tips and tricks. Lovely little ace there. 2100 damage blocked as well. So let's see, what else have I got for you? This was a game that I was quite curious about, mainly because it was shared to me. Like, I didn't know this was an ace until the results loaded. There's just a guy that's just continuously trolling. And I think if you are in the mood to just do that, you no longer need to talk on my channel. Oof, little bounce there. Oh, SCG. I love the camo. The tank is questionable, to say the least. But it can work beautifully. Let's see. Nice little shot there. So I'm just basically, I'm going to fill the stream with replays. Nice, good shot. That's basically like, I always use the auto aim thing, but then with the button, because if you want to do trick shots like that, if they move, you will probably hit the bridge. So I'm always careful with that. Oof. Also, I'm going to hold a little bit of a giveaway on the channel. Nice. Not sure yet how I'm going to do it. I want to do something positive, so if you have any ideas, share that in the chat with me. Unless, of course, you're watching on the portal, which you should be if you're from Apex server. Because then you get rewards. But yeah. Let's see, they took the base, that's always a good thing. Oh, I love it when they turn the turrets like that. Juicy. There we go. Lovely little teamwork game here. Oof. No sniper mode there. Kapoof. Let's see. It's the caliber of the object 268-4152. Yeah, Tim just said it too. Three tanks left. They've got 2 bases. The enemy team has none. This should be their game. Oh! That pen though. Nope, there's a rock there. But Toby will have him. I'm looking forward to that, Yoda. I'll show it tonight on EU. Tonight, by the way, I'm not streaming the grand finals for the second league on EU. I will be streaming the round robins from the first league. Because I am prioritizing the first league there. There will still be a stream on the portal for EU. And that will be the Spanish stream. It's a lovely little game, this though. Very good teamwork overall. Just these 2 left. And he's got plenty of HP to take the hit. Oh! That fire. But yeah, if you want me to show off some of your aces on stream, I have a channel on my server that is called Tournament Season Replays. And that I use primarily to just stream. Those are the replays I use on the stream. And I just got a tag somewhere. There's still these Discord scammers happening. But yeah. Anyhow, that was a beautiful little game. Let's see. I've got some lovely little games and aces and all of that. I got another Chimera one. Chimera is a tank that is being played a lot, probably. But I'm first going to show you another 268-4 game. Because I can. And I still got Tim's replay to show you. So basically we've got some time and some replays to spend the time. Pink camo, I approve. Always approve of pink camo. Chimera can be really OP. It's a big tank and it's not that mobile. I think that's the biggest weakness that it's got. Plus that cupola. But it's definitely not an easy tank to deal with, depending a bit on what you're driving, of course. Let's see. Object being quite forward here. Oh! That poor object. That's going to be the end of him. No, it's already the end of him. Oh, that always feels like such a waste then, though. Knowing that you can't really use your adrenaline anymore. Nope. Let's see. Object 268-4 is not a reason why, if I'm meeting any tank, I feel it's important to use calibrated shells. Because this tank, if you try to face it without calibrated shells, you are in for a bit of a pickle. No juicy grow. There we go. There's Tessa there. And off that bounces. The thing, it can be so true, especially when you're wiggling. Or if you're just driving. It's just mean. LT arriving at the back or attempting to. This is the thing though, you can't turn fast enough to make that work. Oh! That's a small mistake from the LT there. Only 2 tanks left and T30 is not looking too healthy there. Off. Nice. Hug him to death. There we go. Oh, that would have been lovely. Without the gun there, he would have gotten that kill as well. Yeah, this is just for the record. I'm streaming this from my press account, so what's on there isn't mine. It's Wargaming's, but it's basically an account that I can use to show off things. And in this case, I'm showing tournaments. But you can't find it in the stats, so you can't message it, can't get friend progress and all of that. So it's this very quiet one too. It's a fire quiet account to stream from. But yeah, not my goal. Let's see. I have a Timph grill replay. Let's just show that. If you haven't subbed to Timph yet, definitely do so. I like that camo. It's very wintry. I miss winter already. Like, the days are heating up here, and it's nice weather and all. But I don't like heat. I just like, I love the winter and the cold and the wind and the rain and the snow and all of that. Let's see. So of course I streamed for nearly an hour now, and I've got like 40 minutes of stream left. Oh! Nice shot there. Didn't even get spotted for it. Someone hit the ground though. This is the thing, if you play with sound on, the game tells you a lot more. That was because he exited sniper mode there. But the game tells you a lot more because you hear the caliber of the shot that is fired at you and what is missing you and all of that. Oh. See, you can hear them hit the ground. Overall, they're not doing bad at all here. Bit of a campy game, to be fair. Oh, poor guy. Tim bullying tanks. Oh, beautiful. That's the thing, if you are driving a tank like this and you're sitting at the back, you need to make sure to aim your shots, to take the time to stand still when you shoot. Let's see, he's going to try to... I'm not sure you can shoot him from there. Let's see. Oh, that's the thing. This is a common mistake that people make. They aim and then they exit sniper mode and then they shoot. The thing is, if you do that, it throws your aim off just a little bit. Oh! I can't believe that hit. Beautiful. Let's see. That bounced. Again, exiting sniper mode as you shot. The reason I'm pointing it out is because it's something that makes a lot of people bounce, which I'm also happy for if you're on the reds, but if you're mighty, you might prefer if you didn't. Let's see, base Bina being taken. He's not really got any shots there. It is 4v4. I think that grill needs to go, and the VK agrees. Poof! It's having a lovely little game though. Very like on the back line. It's no longer campy. Look at this, casual 6k. We have a nice 7 here, and he can take the shot. He's got the HP for it. TVP arriving. He's going to get not. Oof. He does get that shot. No, he don't think that did any damage. But overall, they've got this game. There we go. 6.6k damage. Beautiful game. Nice little rating gained as well. Look at that carry. Let's see. What else have I got? I got quite some replays. Let's see. Got some games in the... I got another grill game. Let's actually compare grill games. Because why not? Same map too. I really like the grill. Like the grill is, for me, is a tank you don't need to camp in because it's so mobile. A lot of people do though, and the accuracy allows you to. But the thing is that in this case, with the previous game, Tim moved after he didn't have any shots anymore. And this guy's going exactly the same position. There's a reason people go into those positions, because they work. But the reason that you have to be careful with that sort of stuff is because a lot of people basically camp and then they do not move. And that is an issue. Because if you just stay in the same spot and you don't move, you're basically not being effective. That's the difference. I'm fine with camping as long as you got shots. But if most of your time is spent waiting to maybe get a shot or not. Oh, beautiful. Then basically you're doing it wrong. That's my main issue with camping. Let's see. Oof, he's getting absolutely wrecked there. He does still get a hit in. VK should have him. Nope, he bounces. And there goes his teammate. No, the thing is that if you, with sniper mode, if you aim and then you access sniper mode before you shoot, you throw your aim off just a little bit. And that can mean that you miss or bounce rather than shoot. Oh, lovely shot there. And it's that thing throwing off the aim that is basically costly to most people. Oh, he's not. He is trying to avoid getting shot. That is... Oof. That was a rock. This guy is a bit of a potato, not gonna lie. He was in a good position though. That ditch didn't allow the pattern to shoot him. And again, it's a casual farming game, but both these players have left their camping position the moment it was clear they were not getting any shots in anymore there. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Their star just fired. Just casually ranking up that damage. Now he's in a bit of trouble though. Oh! That has to be the nerves. Being just a little bit nervous there. Oh! Oh! Beautiful! Casual 7k game, yeah. But yeah, overall, that's my... If you want... Camping can be effective, but if you are basically just wasting time because you're not getting any shots, or you're not getting your shots in, you need to move. You need to do something else. And that's the difference between both Arcade Roy here and Timf earlier. They move once they realize that they're not getting any shots in. They're not waiting for a target to appear. Either they have targets or they don't. And then they move if they don't. And the general player base just stays there and basically roasts marshmallows and just hopes that there's maybe a tank that's going to drive into their line of fire. That's my issue with camping. But with both these guys, they just, like, they stood there in the beginning, got the targets, got the shots in, and once they didn't, they moved. That's can't reiterate that enough. Let's see. Seeing as I see Ultimate Bait in the chat as well, let's show a game from him. Let's have a look. Same map. What is it with everyone getting good games on Canyon? I mean, it is a fun map. But it's gonna be interesting. Yes, hug your med. Honestly. But yeah. Mouse is a tank I don't play. I pretty much play it when I've got the seasonals on it. But other than that, I don't really enjoy it. It's too slow for me. I prefer the... basically sneaky tanks. I can't believe that panned. Barely aimed. Not even the sniper mode. Just casual random shot going in. Batchet AP. Basically rushing in, getting spotted there. This is the thing, they know that the guy in the middle dropped the Batchet AP, and that means that our mouse can just move without worries there. He's in a very precarious position, to be honest, but he is a mouse. That Batchet AP though, wow. And wow is not meant in a positive way there. Just complete YOLO, let's stand in the middle of all the enemies. I don't get it. I'm seeing people say Brut, but I'm not actually sure where in the stream you are. A mouse can be such a troll tank. Oh, there's a VK90 camping at the back. The new TDs. I think this is the thing with the mouse. If you angle it well, you're going to bounce so many shots. There we go. He is taking shots here, but he is angling versus two tanks. Even under just tried to HE him. GG. Oh, that bounce. Let's see. That HE did something. There he goes. Now the E100 is the last one left. Oh. Tim just said, if the game didn't update, I would have sent you another Canyon game. I like how he's just making him get stuck on the rock there. There we go. Aw. At least he didn't say it at the E100. Lovely cheeky little game. That is basically how you play a mouse. thing with the mouse is that it's just really good armor. It's straw. You need to, like, if you get hit from both sides, then you're in a bit of a pickle. But overall, if you angle it right, it's just awesome. I am showing replays right now, because we just need to fill the time so that everyone can get the rewards on the portal. Which means that there's like 20 minutes left. Let's see. This is the thing. I'm always... No, I did not show that. I've got an IS-7 game for you that I'm going to show you. Different map. Favorite map at that. I love Molendijk. Aww. Toby getting greeted here. Thing is, there's such a dissension on whether you should go C or A on this map. I tend to go towards C, because generally the positioning there is better, and like, I always thought that this would be an A map. The issue is mainly that people that go A are generally not aware of how to use cover, so they stand out in the open and then they get absolutely wrecked. So yeah, I actually prefer the C side. I like it when they're not looking at you. Toby is in trouble though. There goes Toby. Let's see. I think he wants to take out the Kran. And there goes that Kran. Let's see Yakti go over there. Nice little bounce. Yeah, at a gun disadvantage, that is an issue. Now they're more at a gun disadvantage. This thing, you always need to be careful to not be too careful and at the same time be careful enough. That is a lucky fire though. Yusuf is playing way more carefully than I would. Let's see. Oh, can't believe that penned. To be fair though, Ultimate Base said that the noob was aimed at the E5 on his team. The thing is that the E5 did save you. You might have made it without him, possibly. But he definitely helped you a lot. 3v3? Roodkopf arriving. Last one alive now. Casual damage gained by Yusuf here. That poor Leo. Now it's just the two of them. Like, you're still full health, nearly. Barely lost any HP here. Aw. Lovely damage game though, Yusuf. There we go. I'm glad we've got the XP back, but I wish we had like the total score here at the bottom again. That would be so useful. So we got absolutely wrecked this game. Let's see, what else have we got for you? We've got about 15 minutes left at least. Let's see. What have I got? I've got quite some replays, to be honest. This is the thing, like, I don't mind needing to extend the stream, but I wish that they would, like, put the games in a time slot that you can actually stream games for. Again, Canyon, by the way. Just in case you hadn't noticed. What's up with Canyon? Ridiculous. Oof. A bit too big of a risk there. ISA is just such a lovely tank, but at the same time it rarely bounces anything. Poor guy. Just getting perma-tracked like that. Oh no, he fixed it. So now we got to perma-track the chieftain instead. Bully. Oh, beautiful. And again, tracking shot. You can't really side scrape in an IS-8 though. Yes, I know you can, but most people can't. That's my point. Oh, big hit into him though. Let's see. So, but yeah, like I said earlier, I'm going to stream for at least the amount of time needed to get all the rewards, assuming that you started watching from the beginning. And then I'll add a little bit more, but not too much. I have a feeling that he's not using calibrated shells. Oh, ow. Not a lot of HP left here. see. Oh, that bounced though. Beautiful little game here. Basically a farming game, but that works on Canyon. Let's see, what else have I got for you? Just going back and forth a little bit. I'm going to show you that other Chimera game now. Different map. No canyon. Felicia just said canyon is cursed, confirmed. I'm not entirely certain because if people keep getting aces there, wouldn't you be blessed instead of cursed? Let's see. I'm going casually up the citadel there. Mutsu, you're under scrutiny now, you know that, right? Someone on Discord, or one of the Discord servers that I can admin, posted a scam link, and I banned him, and then I got called names for it. GG. Let's see. Oh. What is that? Wow, these positions though. He's got no support there though, so he has to be careful. They've got a base. Guns, it's pretty much the same. But he does need to be careful not to lose too much HP there. Stuff has some campers behind him, but not sure which way they're looking. Cheeky shot there. Just casually grinding damage here. And bouncing some shots. Can't believe that penned him. He's going to steal that kill. that really needs to go in. And it does. Because now we know where the last 3 are. VK 68, 168, just moving in there. Standard B should be able to eat him alive, to be honest. But he's got friends. I can't believe that didn't pan. Nice. There we go. Well done. Felice just asked, am I a criminal for using vents on nearly all my tanks? No, you're not, but it can send you back. Beautiful game, by the way, Mutsu. Very well done. The thing is, with vents and well, rammer or vents or calibrated, like, the difference is my damage per minute will go up, but if I bounce my shots, then it's not going to help anyone. And that's the thing, if I get more pen and I need to use A, less premo, so I do more damage that way, and B, just bounce less, then that will save me generally a lot more often than a faster reload will. And I also use it on like the big caliber guns, mainly because of the fact that it's just like your HE pen also increases, so you can HE more tanks and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you 2 more replays and then I'm going to end the stream. If you've watched from the beginning, by then you will have at least gotten all the rewards. Let's see. Basically, with equipment, the things I use work for me with my playstyle, and I feel that they make my tank better in the way that I prefer to play them. If you're uncertain what equipment to use, then just switch. Play 3 games with one, then 3 games with the other, and just see what makes the tank feel better for you. That's the best way to go about it. See, this is a tank that I also really do not like. Rear-mounted turret tanks and I generally do not get along. That's also why I don't play TDs all that often. TDs are different though, but with a rear-mounted turret tank, they're just so large and cumbersome most of the time. It's just not really how I like to play. Is he still going to stand there like that? Oh god, he has a friend. And it can be a really good tank, don't get me wrong. Ooh, that reload time is lovely. Oof. That's not a reload time, I'm not sure what it is. Ah, the viewfinder. Big hit there. Into the little Riri. VK now taking the hits. They are focusing on the pattern, which, sorry, on the Chimera, which I think is a good call. There we go, and now we can focus on the pattern. Sorry, I'm 103. I really just I'm brain derping so much right now. That's not good. That does not bode well, to be honest. And 103, not pattern. There we go, got the base. Now back to the 4v4. And he's just... No, he's not moving in, actually. Thought he would be. Here we go. There goes the Falcon. Casual damage game there. We know where all of them are now. E75 took out a tank. It's now 3v3, but they have 2 bases. I'm not sure what that countdown time thing is. I've never seen that before. I don't use any mods, so it's not me. Not in that way, in any case. Oof. Let's see. It's kind of a thing of, do I have to do everything myself here? 2v2, but they have 3 bases. Yeah, they want the other guy, which makes sense, because the other guy is a bit potatoing. There we go. Casual. 6k? Yeah, nice. Well done. Wait, did the... Huh? Did the portal stream end? That is ridiculous, if it ended. That is ridiculous. It means that I'm not going to show you another replay, because I don't need to. You're gonna hear my reaction in a few minutes, but yeah. So if you missed even 1 minute and you tuned in just a little bit late, you do not get the 6 crates. That's ridiculous. Yeah, definitely going to poke Wargaming about that. So yeah, sorry about that. Didn't know that the portal would just end. I know that usually you can get rewards until a certain time, but didn't expect it to be that close. Like, not even missing a minute. Definitely going to warn people about that as well for the future streams. But yeah, that means that that's it for me for now, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. Hope you guys enjoyed the replays as well. Again, congratulations to Riri for taking the second league home, and commiserations to Rats. I will be back tonight to stream EU for the round robins. And I know that Robert is going to be streaming the grand finals for the second league then. So that stream will be on the portal. My stream will be on YouTube. And I hope to see you guys there, of course. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye.